What's going on, everyone? All right, Shalon Winter here, and I want to highlight a company right quick that I've been using for a little while. A lot of you knew back a while back when I used to trade, different strategy, and before actually within it was like my first year or two when I was into trading, and I was just kind of getting on social media and stuff like that. Before I built my beast of my computer that I have, I traded on a little laptop that I had no idea it was so incapable of trading that it was ridiculous. Like I just didn't know, right? I just knew it was an i7 processor, so I was like, oh, it's got to be good. It's fast. It should work good. Well, then I started having with the trade copier, I started having lagging issues. We're closing out or this or that. And I blamed everything but my computer. And just because I had no clue, right? Like I didn't know. I just knew I had an i7. I thought it was going to be fine. But then I found out if you go to this website here, it is cpubenchmark.net. Okay. So I want to bring you here. Try this out on your computer. And this is just the one issue. Okay. This is just one issue. And if you type in whatever processor you have here, it'll tell you what the benchmark is, right? And if you look right here, CPU mark, higher is better. So you want your benchmark to be as high as possible. So if you're trading on a laptop, I mean, you really want a minimum of like 12,000 to 15,000 benchmark or better. Higher the better. I would want like a 25,000 benchmark at least on a PC laptop. I mean, like my desktop has a 45,000 benchmark. And there's some that go way higher than that, but 45,000 is pretty beastly. And, so what happened was on my laptop, I thought it was great. I typed it in. It was an i7, and I had like a 6,000. No, it was like a 4,000 benchmark. Something's ridiculously small, and I'm like, oh my god, no wonder why I'm getting a lot of lag. I said, no wonder why I try to close my trade and some are left open, or I'm getting slippage. I'm getting this. I'm getting that. So I would message Apex support, and I'd message all these other people. I was even use other. I think I earned a trade account at that point. I messaged them, and everybody kept telling me, no, it's on your end. I'm like, there's no way. I have an i7. Well, come to find out, that's why. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna need to find a solution. And so I used another company, which was a VPS. Okay, as you can see, this is a VPS here, but I used a different company and it was pretty good. I was like, okay, this is cool. I can use a VPS. And if you don't know what a VPS is, it's a virtual private server where it's basically like having a virtual computer within your computer. If you don't know what a VPS is, right? So what it is whatever computer you're on, a VPS is set up on a server where you log in through your computer and you're basically operating on that server where it's somewhere else, right? And that server can have way better specs than your computer or your laptop or whatever. So whenever I was searching, and the company that I found, this company here that you see, Edge Trader VPS, was not around at the time. So the other company I was using was, and you can select different options like an 8 gigabyte RAM, 16 gigabyte. I forget what all the options were. And then the internet speed, super fast. And then the internet's going to be, the towers are going to be closest to the CME, where the CME is and all that. So that way, and they guarantee you uptime, certain uptime where you're not going to have lag, different things like that. So I thought, okay, that's really cool. Let me go ahead and do that. So it's basically like having a really good computer being accessed from your computer, just to kind of dumb it down, because that's how I needed it explained it to me. I'm like, what? What is this? What's this server? What is? I don't understand. So that's really what it is. You're basically logging into a server that is pretty much like if you're using a supercomputer that is always connected to the internet and you're not going to have any data outages. So why is this good? Okay. Have you ever been trading and your internet goes out? I know I have. That's the worst thing to hear when you're trading, especially if you use Ninja Trader and you're sitting there trading. Maybe you're even in a trade and you hear data lost or whatever it says, data, whatever. I forget the message now. And it's like, what? Disconnected. I think that's what it is. Disconnected. And you're like freaking out. Like, oh my God, I just lost. What happened? And then you look and maybe your Wi-Fi's out or your internet's out. Your router's shut down. Whatever it is. And you're like, oh my God. And you start freaking out. I've had that happen. Well, if you're on a server, you don't have to worry about it. That server's still going. You can hop on from your phone, log into that server, manage your trade if you need to. There's many different ways, right? Like you don't have to worry about it. Or let's say your power goes out. Still, that server's not going out. The server's not going down. Let's say you travel, which this is where I've been using it, right? I just went on vacation for a week. We went down to Cancun, to Mexico, had a great time. We were at a resort out there. Sure, they have Wi-Fi, but how reliable is that Wi-Fi at a hotel? And I've done this many times with my son's basketball. We travel a lot, right? We go to hotels here and there. Do I have to stop trading? No. And actually, I pretty much wake up in the morning and everybody's still sleeping in the rooms. I just pop open my computer, log on to my server, which now is through Edge Trader VPS, great company. And basically, I just hop on the server. I don't have to worry about how fast is the internet, how this, how that. No, I just pop onto the server. And, once you do that, it's like you're trading on your computer. You have your programs, you can set your website, your logins and everything, just like you normally would any computer, but you don't have to worry about data drops and things like that. So if you look here at Edge Trader VPS, and actually right now, check it out. Current sale 50% off recurring. Use code HALF-OFF at checkout. However, I would ask that if you would, I am an affiliate with them. So I want to be crystal clear about that. And I would just ask if you could please use my link. It's in the description below in this video. Use my link. You can still use this code HALF-OFF and you'll get 50% off the recurring first month and recurring. I really, really highly encourage you to use this, even if you don't say travel and do different things like that. It's just great insurance. Yeah, there's a little cost to it, but hey, if you're going to treat your trading as a business, every business has a little expense. And this is just a small expense for basically insurance, right? Like that's the way I look at it. It's insurance. So like I said, we were down in Cancun having a great time. I would wake up, go onto the balcony, pop open the VPS, and, I'll throw in a couple images here. We had a great time. It was lovely. And pop open the VPS and, just trade, do my thing, shut it down, go hit the water. Great time. Great time. So if you go through here, here's all the social medias you can follow. And here you go. Virtual private server. It's like having a high performance computer that runs 24/7. Low latency, secure environment for executing trades. Fast execution, reduce downtime, maintain constant connectivity to trading platforms, minimize slippage, and all that good stuff. Right? So if you check here, if you see here, there's a 14-day money-back guarantee. Advanced security protocols, 99.99% uptime guarantee. And let me tell you, I haven't had an issue with this company before, with that problem. Where, like, let's say, so let me say this too. One thing with the other company I used before that happened is at one point it got really, really slow. And I had to message them, with a help desk ticket and ask what's going on? It feels slow. There's something going on. They said, it's like something. I'm not a tech guru on this stuff, but something to the fact of they have to share all the servers with people. So after a while, they start kind of slowing down, and then they have to get new servers. So they're like, oh, we can get you a new server if you want a new server. It'll be a brand new, fresh server, and it'll run faster. I was like, yeah, of course, give me that. This company, they don't do that. So you'll always have a fresh running server as if it was brand new from day one. So multi-prop firm, copy trading using Ninja Trader, Quant Tower. So they have a few different packages here, okay? Again, here's that sell and 14-day guarantee. So here's a few different options here. You have the starter plan, multiple monitor support. Okay, I think they all come with multiple monitor support. This server has a 4-core CPU, 6 gigabytes of RAM, 100 gigabyte SSD, unlimited bandwidth, 1 millisecond hop to CME. So basically, it's like right there with the CME. 14-day money back guarantee, $69.99 a month. Again, it's half off right now. Copy trade performance 10. Best choice if you want to copy trade up to 10 accounts. The reason why is because, so if you don't know this, let me explain this to you real quick. The more accounts you copy, the more processing power it takes on your computer. I don't know how many people I've seen trade on a little rinky-dink laptop. Maybe they even think it's good, like I did. And then you have 20 accounts and, 20 evaluations with it, another 10 accounts and another prop firm, all these accounts, and you click the button, you get a lag, you're like, oh, this is happening, copier problems. No, it's that you have so much processing requirement for all those accounts that it just can't keep up. Like the more accounts you're copying, it actually puts a strain on your computer. So if you want to copy more, you do need more power. So this one here has 8-core CPU, 12 gigabytes of RAM, so basically double. That's great. And then, the rest 200 gigabyte SSD. And then this one, if you're going to have 20 accounts or more, you want to go with this last one here, the Copy Trade 20, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 300 gigabytes SSD. That one's $109.99. Again, 50% off for the first month and recurring. So this is not going to be just a one-time 50% off. So essentially, you're getting the Copy Trade 20 for the starter cost if you get it with this half off. And I'd recommend it because, like I said, it's not only for traveling. It's your security, it's your insurance, your peace of mind. If you even if you have a great computer, great hardwired internet connection, you can still use a VPS. That way it's that extra layer of security. That's what I do. And then, so we scroll down here. They even have a Trustpilot going on. You can check out their services here. They have, some information there. And let's see. Features, you can sign up very easily. Let's go to features here. Then you can read more into the features of what they are, how they work, all the good stuff there. All right, and then let's see here. There's a nice little FAQ section. You can go there, check out all that, and then how you connect it you could connect from Android, iPhone, or your PC. And let me just show you this. It's very, very simple. Of course, they have all the instructions, but I just want to tell you real quick what I do, how you do it. Basically, all you do, if you have a PC, Windows PC, all I do is just go into my search bar and I type in remote, and then it'll pop up remote connection. You click that, and then you'll get this. Here, let me back up so you can see this a little better. There we go. You'll get this, and I kind of blanked out my information here, but you'll get this come up, and you'll put in the information that you get from Edge Trader VPS. Here, your username, you click connect. Once you click connect, if you have, like, let's say multiple monitors or even just one, it'll pop up like a new screen in a sense, but that's your new computer. And then you can even minimize that and go back and forth between your actual computer and the server. But you just, once you're in, you're there. You'll see all your, I mean, it's just like you're working off of a regular computer, regular Windows computer once you do that. And so you'll just take your information here, your server IP, you'll put it in there, your username and password to log in. And that's literally it. That's all you do. It's very, very, very simple. Like I said, they have the instructions there on exactly how to do it. It's turnkey. I can't speak enough about this company. It's very good. So yeah, if you want to do that, just hit the link in my description here on the video. It'll take you straight to the website. I would appreciate it if you use my link because, like I said, I am an affiliate. I'll get a small affiliate commissions out of it. I don't sell anything or do anything. Like I've always said, I just promote what I actually personally use. So this is just one thing added to the toolbox that I wanted to put out there for everybody because I think this could help you, especially if you travel. Man, if you travel, it is great. It's great for other things, but if you travel, it is amazing. You have very little complications, or actually no complications. So anyways, wanted to bring this one to you. Edge Trader VPS, great company here to use for your VPS. Highly recommended. I would not use anybody else. So that's all. I'll see you on the next video. And as always, trade well, everybody. Take care.